What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here, and we are back doing our GM mode commentary with the Calgary Flames. We're picking up right where we left off, getting into the month of December, and in this video, I'm going to get up to the trade deadline and kind of go over what we have to trade in the way of assets, stuff like that, and what we can do. Anyway, we'll figure it out when we get there. But yeah, for right now, I think let's just get right into the simming. Let's go just month by month like we usually do. And hopefully our record stays the same. I'm going to keep a close eye on it and a close eye on our players. Make sure no one's dropping or anything like that, like Wheeler, Kane. Someone's saying Kane dropped a little bit. Yeah, he's been kind of dropping, but he's still got those 4.5 stars, still got really good stats, and he still produces pretty well. So I'm definitely hanging on to Kane for this year, probably some years after as well. But we'll see what's going on. Yeah, so record's still looking good, man. 18-6-2, and okay, scouting assignment. All right, did the QMJHL. I think we were looking at defensemen, I believe. Yeah, it looks like that's what we were looking at. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people dropped out. Oh wait, we didn't go to the QMJHL. I think we went to the WHL. Yeah, let's go to the OHL. Defenseman, 6 weeks. And yeah, keep going. So a lot of stuff been happening in the NHL recently. Well, not too much anymore since the main big part of the free agency is over. But I'm kind of enjoying how some teams are shaping up. I want to hear from Chicago fans though. What do you think about them trading Saad? I mean, that came as a huge surprise for me. Like, or I don't know. Like, why would you trade it? What was he, 22, 23? Like, that guy's like not even in his prime yet, and he's got 2 Stanley Cups under his belt. Like, I don't know, man. That came as a huge surprise. Like, everyone kind of figured they're gonna trade Sharp, but trading away Saad, I mean, that's huge, man. Like, that's just weird. But maybe they had to do it, cap restraints and all that. It seems like Chicago's always gonna have to be the one to make those trades because they're always winning the cup every few years, man. But they're always still contenders, man. They just hang on to that core of Kane and Taves, and they kind of they're got their back end, Keith and Seabrook, and they just build around that. I mean, the playoffs, they essentially only use like 4 defensemen, which is pretty impressive, especially to win the cup with only 4 defensemen as well. That's pretty crazy. Look at Wheeler up there, man, leading in goals with 17. Man, this guy's like not wanting to get traded. Well, it's probably still gonna happen. Ugh, now he's just making it harder for me. Looks like the second line's doing great. Wheeler and Toffoli both leading in goals and assists. Patrick Kane leading in plus minus with 12. So I'll have to check out plus minus numbers. It looks like, oh man, not doing too good right now. Lost a couple. Come on, guys, get some wins here. Turn it around. All right, against the Oilers. Yeah, there we go. Shut out the Oilers. That's good. All right, the Devils, they're an okay team. I think we could beat them though. Right? Yep, there we go. All right. So how many do we lose a few in a row? Yeah, we lost 3 in a row right there. Anything more? No, but yeah, 3 in a row. You don't like to see that, but we came back with a couple wins, so getting close to neutralizing that. All right, so let's check out the standings. See, points were number 2 in the NHL. Goals for per game, 12th. So we've slipped in that. Goals against per game, we're still number 1. So that's the good stat right there. But I'd like to see us score a bit more. It looks like our first line's kind of taking a hit right there. Top 10 for the power play. Penalty kill in the top 5, 5th in the NHL. Home record 11, 8-0. So we're not that strong at home. Away record 14, 2-3. So we're good on the road. Last 10, 6, 4-0. I'd like to see our home record improve. That's definitely something you want to see improve. All right, so let's go to individual stats. Maybe I'd shake up some lines or something like that. I feel like the first line isn't putting up the greatest numbers this year, which is kind of weird because it's been the same line for basically since we got Kane. All right, so points. Oops, not Carolina. All forwards. There we go. Yeah, Toffoli. Wow, Toffoli's having a great year. Moving him back onto his natural side that was good. I'll thank the computer for that. Patrick Kane, there we go, 18 goals, 19 assists, 37 points. Gaudreau doing good, man, 14 goals, 21 assists, 35 points. Wheeler, he's almost got 20 goals, 18 goals, 15 assists, 33 points. McDavid needs to, that needs to be a lot better. Yeah, especially for a first liner. And Monahan, that also needs to be better. So, and then it just drops off after that with yeah. So even our Benson, man, what the hell? This guy just, what's his? Wow, his accuracies are terrible. His wrist shot accuracy is god awful. No wonder this guy doesn't score. I might ship this guy out as well. This guy was just a bust, just a complete bust for us, man. Yeah, I think Benson will be someone we ship out. So actually, let me take a look at that right now. What is his trade value like? I'm not gonna say I'll trade him right now, but what the hell is this guy's trade value like? Does he have anything? Benson, he does actually. He has some trade value on him. And with that kind of trade value, and what we've seen from when we were offering him contracts, I don't think he gets much better. So maybe we package Benson together with a Wheeler or trade him separately. But we could get a really good or oh wait. So maybe we trade Wheeler for someone, but we package Benson together with a Monahan because Monahan is also another person just not getting it done, and he's capped out at 85. So let's say what would package Benson with Monahan and get a legit like second line center, a really good second line center, and then maybe ship out Wheeler for some kind of in the middle, not prospects, but someone who's gonna get, I don't know, but we'd still have to add something in there for Wheeler, so maybe a pick or something. Um, don't know yet. I'm speculating at this point, but that's what I'm looking at right now. Maybe even getting rid of Monahan because as much as he's been good for us, he looks like he's declining in his prime. Like his best years were when he was still supposed to get better, and it didn't. He's down to 85 now. He's been up to 86, and he's capped out at 85 now. I'm not liking that, and he's not having the greatest season right now. So I'm looking to shake things up, and if we're gonna make a cup run, man, we're gonna have to shake things up. I mean, we've had Monahan with us since the beginning, and it's not getting it done. And now it looks like he's not producing in the usual way he has in the past. So maybe it's time for a change of scenery with him. We will see. Let's just continue with the simulations. And record of 25, 10, and 3. So I definitely think we're going to be a playoff team. No question about that. I mean, I don't doubt us as a regular season team. We just need to figure out how to win in the playoffs, and I think our second line needs to be shaken up. Toffoli's fine. That guy's not going anywhere. Wheeler's getting too old, and Monahan is kind of a tweener, and he's capped out, and he's not producing like he is. So if we shake up that second line, I think that could give us the scoring that we need. And Benson, he's kind of a bust, and I think we should trade him with the value that he has right now. I mean, he's still got decent value. Definitely not what we traded for, but we can if we trade him with the value he has now at the contract he has now, it's still, I think the contract is also helping with the with his value as well, since we got him to only 1.8 mil. Other teams are seeing maybe a sniper who could do something. His shooting category is just all over the place. Great powerful shot that isn't accurate. Like that's defensive defenseman stuff. Like no, I need if he's a sniper, you got to be accurate with your shot, just not like a hard shot. Like his wrist shot accuracy was what 71. Like that is horrible. I don't need a sniper who's like that on this team. So he's definitely going, and I think Monahan will go, and probably Wheeler as well. Um, okay, done with that scouting assignment. Yeah, we're still looking at defensemen here. Oh wow, yeah, WHL. I don't think we're gonna get any of these top 10 guys. Definitely not, unless we get really lucky with a trade, but that's not happening. Let's see. OHL, I think we scouted them a bit. Anyone in the U.S. we could get? Kinda. How about any Russians? We have pretty good scouting for Russia. Let's check out. Yeah, it's not too many. How many are there? Yeah, not too many. I can go here for a short amount of time, like 1 month. I should be able to get those guys pretty well scouted in Russia. So we'll do that. Defenseman in Russia. Alright, and continue this sim past the All-Star break and get up to this month. Alright, so liking our record still. A really good record, 30, 11, and 3. We've really turned it on here. But, I mean, this is just, at this point, this is just, what's the word? A formality. Just simming through the season. Like, I already know we have a playoff caliber team. We're not going to be a playoff team. It's just now every year I'm waiting on the playoffs. And I'm really have to think about the moves I make to get that really high caliber team and win the Stanley Cup. It's been tough, man. It's been really tough. We've had some heartbreakers and some huge disappointments as well. Like getting to the Stanley Cup and then getting swept by Montreal. Like that's never something you want to see. Like ugh, that's like the worst Stanley Cup in history, man. Just getting swept. Especially like with a two Canadian team battle. Like, oh my god, there's all this hype surrounding it, and then it's like, nope, get owned. But anyway, oh man, looks like the Oilers aren't doing too good this year. So if we don't have to deal with them in the playoffs, all the more better. Beat them. There we go. Yeah, just shrink their numbers. I'll check. I'll probably check the standings right now as well. Yeah, let me check the actual standings. Yeah, no, Edmonton. No, they are not in a playoff spot. Yeah, because if you look on the right in the Central Division, Minnesota. Oh my God, yeah. Look at Chicago. What the hell happened to Chicago? I thought I helped them. I don't know what the hell Chicago's doing. Wow. See, they would be a team to get the first round pick from. Maybe I'll look into that. But I'll probably get the number 2 overall if I try to go for that. But that might not be a bad idea. But the only thing is if I trade roster players for that, that's gonna be weird. Let me just check that real quick. Let me just see how much that pick would be worth, just for fun. Because I'm betting that pick. See, like, what the hell do they have? Like, oh wow, man, they've traded. Yeah, they traded a lot of guys away. Poor Taves. Poor Taves, man. He's stuck on a losing team now. Oh yeah, let's check that. Oh man, yeah. There's no way we're getting that. I'd have to trade all 3 players I was trying to get for that. They do have Tampa Bay's, but that's not going to be worth much. Yeah, okay. That's crazy. Alright, so... Oh yeah, let's check out all the stats and see where we are in the league. Alright, so points-wise, we are first in the NHL. Wow. 73 points. We are a possible 3 points ahead of St. Louis. Goals 4 per game. We're 10. So we're like continuing to drop, but I think it's just because these teams are just scoring like crazy. But our goals against, we are still number 1. Wow, we are an amazing defensive team. I'm loving that. Power play percentage still in the top 10. Shorthanded. We have great special teams this year. I'm happy about this. We're a defensive team. We're a special teams based team, and we're still scoring. But the thing is, we're keeping the puck out of the net. So home record 17-8-0. Away record 18-3-3. Weren't last time we 11-8-0? So we've been undefeated at home since we checked. That's good. Yeah, last 10 9-1-0. This team is on fire right now. This team is absolutely on fire, and they're making me not want to trade anyone because how good we're doing. Oh my god, of course. This game like reads my mind and just tries to fuck with me. It just makes me second guess everything that I want to do. Alright, so forwards, points. Patrick Kane, point-a-game player, 51 points in 49 games. Johnny Gaudreau, 20-goal season, 30-assist season already, 50 points, point-a-game player. Good job. Tyler Toffoli slowed down a bit, but he's almost to his 20-goal mark and 30-assist mark. And that's pretty good right now, especially in this point of the season for that second line. So thank you, Toffoli. Blake Wheeler, 41 points. He's doing great on the second line. McDavid is not. So, don't know what it is about McDavid. He's not getting it done. Seems like our centers on our top 2 are just not getting it done, which is weird. Monahan's doing great. I mean, no. What am I saying? Monahan's not doing great. What was I thinking? Yeah, Monahan is just way below where I want him. So is McDavid. They're both really down there, but there's no way I trade someone like McDavid. He's a franchise player. Monahan, not so much. Okay, Mitch Marner. He's alright. He's not really growing either. Colborne, Benson. Yeah, Benson's got to go. Benson has definitely got to go. Alright, defenseman. I forgot to check these last time, I think. Yeah, Ekman Larson, there he is, leading in points, so that's good for him. Rundblad. Girard, okay, Girard's crept up. Zaboral's not doing much, but he's more the shutdown guy, it seems, on that line. Everyone's a plus on our defensive end. Good. I didn't check plus-minus for forwards. How are our forwards doing plus-minus? Alright, Benson's a minus, Lofton's a minus, Urik's even. Okay. Alright, now goaltenders. Didn't check those either. Holy crap. Gwendon is having a freaking stellar year. Looks like he's going to be a Vesna winner again. He's definitely going to be a candidate. Oh my god. Save percentage 93.51 and a goals against average of under 2, 1.82. And Williams is having a decent backup year. 2.43 goals against average, save percentage 91.37, record of 6-2-1, so he's gotten us an additional 13 points in 9 games played. Can't ask for much more than that from your backup, and Gwendon is freaking on fire. How many shutouts does he have? 5 shutouts. Ooh, even Williams has a shutout. It's a good job. Alright, so there's our individual stats. We are just killing it. Let's go another month here. Not going to switch anything up. Alright, where it seems our team is just clicking where we are. Alright, we're getting right up to the trade deadline. Right here. Alright, so now we need to start thinking about what we're going to do and what our possibilities are. I'm still kind of going to stick to my guns here and say that Wheeler definitely needs to go. Benson definitely needs to go. The wild card is, should Monahan go as well? That's the one. He's not, he's not really producing. I'd like to get some kind of a playmaker in there. And Benson, in his position on the third line, he's replaceable by pretty much anyone. We can bring someone up from the AHL. We could sign a freaking free agent and shift some stuff around in our bottom six. The thing is, Benson is not turning out to be what we needed him to be, and it's time to move him while he's still got some value. Monahan is the wild card, as I said. Are we going to move him? I don't know. It would be nice to move Benson and Monahan and get like a legit second line center, like a playmaker or something. Have to Foley, and then for Wheeler, we'll pick up. Wheeler maybe throw in a couple later picks, maybe some prospects we're not going to use, maybe one of those goalie prospects we picked up probably, and trade for another second line sniper or something like that. That would be nice. Done with the trip to Russia. Okay, scout assignment. Defenseman. Let's see how much we scouted out those guys in Russia. Yeah, decent. Shirkov. What's this guy looking like? I don't really have him at all. Yeah, we might have to go there for another bit. Defenseman Russia. Let's just go full 6 weeks. Get him completely scouted. All right. So yeah, let's just continue here. Get up to trade deadline. Alright, we have a great record, man. 41, 11, and 3. Looks like we might win the Presidents this year. Everyone's really clicking right there. We lost right there. Alright, no worries. Alright, the Ducks, they don't have the greatest record, but then again, they're in our division. We're smoking everyone in our division. Here we go. Shutout again, man. Oh, yeah. Liking it. Yeah, we're a 40-win team before the trade deadline. That's pretty impressive. That is very impressive. I think we're going to have a 50-win season easy. Alright, the Isles, they look like they're doing pretty good. Pretty good record right now. And we lost, but it was in overtime. So there we go. Picked up another point. Another loss, but it was in overtime. So picking up points on the road, that's always good. Come on, let's beat the Devils. Actually, yeah, they're having a pretty good year. Looks like they might be a playoff team. Alright, we beat them, though. Good job. Alright, man. I got nothing to complain about. And that's the problem. That's where I'm seeing, man, now do I even want to break up the team? But I can't think about our record in the regular season. I got to see what's best for us come the playoffs. Yeah. Trade deadline is upon us. All right, so here we are at the trade deadline. Record of 44, 12, and 5. I'm just going to show everyone the stats yet again and the standings. Our team, yeah, we are first in the NHL, up by still a possible 5 points now. Goals for per game, top 10. All right, so we crept back up in goals for. Goals against per game, still number 1. We're under 2 for goals against per game. I'm not touching the defense. I'm not touching the goaltender. That is amazing. Power play, 5th in the NHL. Penalty kills, 2nd in the NHL. We are on fire. Home record 22-8-0. Away record 22-3-5. Last 10, 7-1-2. This team is just a beast right in this season. This team is an absolute beast. Man, it's incredible. Like, what do you even say to a team like this? Like, especially come the trade deadline, they all think they're fine, but we got to think about the playoffs. So, Oh man, this tough situation. Patrick Kane, man, 65 points in 61 games, 29 goals, 36 assists. He's doing what we need him to do. Johnny Gaudreau, point a game player with 61 points in 61 games, 25 goals, 36 assists. Tyler Toffoli coming out of nowhere, having a comeback season, if you will. 22 goals, 32 assists for 54 points. Blake Wheeler as well. He's kind of showing that he doesn't want to go anywhere. 28 goals, 25 assists for 53 points. McDavid, 14 goals, 36 assists. Looks like he's starting to creep back up there. And Monahan is still pretty much down there. Yeah, I mean, he's doing all right for where he is. And then our third line, Coburn, Marner, Poirier, Lofton, Urich, Benson. Yeah, that's not acceptable. Just look at that. Look at his points. He's on the third line, a third line scoring line, and he's the last of our forwards. He's getting traded, no doubt. He is getting traded. All right, so yeah, defenseman. Check out the points. Yeah, of course, Ekman Larson, 7 goals, 43 assists for 50 points. Great season for him. Rundblad, 37 points. Giroux, 20. Jones, 18. Zaboro, 11. Gravel, 7. And goaltender, oh my God, he's getting better. He's getting better. Gwendon is just getting better. 1.78 goals against average, save percentage of 93.69. A record of 38 wins, 9 losses, and 4 overtime losses, and 7 shutouts. Oh my gosh. How old are you, Gwendon? Oh my God, he's entering his prime in the most amazing way. His reflexes is 5-star. His athletic is 5-star. Like, this guy is just an absolute machine in our net. If you look back, all right, so look back to he's almost got as many wins as he has in a lot less games. Oh man. Shutouts, I think he had, oh wait, no, okay, yeah, last year he had one more shutout, but he's got plenty of time. But his goals against average, look at him, he's just got steadily better. Look at his like stats, like he's making strides and just getting so much better. Oh man, this is his last year to technically improve, but with a season like this, I think he might go up another overall or two. That would be perfect to have him go up. But there you go. Williams, not too bad either. So yeah. I don't know, man. This is gonna be tough. So let's go through all our assets again and our lines. I think I'll start with the lines so we can kind of see what we're doing. So Wheeler over here looking like he's doing fine playing left wing. Thing is, it's like you look at his age, stuff like that. He's 3.5-star at 35. He's definitely going to start declining. We need to move this guy now. As much as he's doing good this season, we need to move him, and we need to. It's going to be tough. That's really tough to try to look at this. He has more points in less games than he does. Yeah, it's so tough to do, but I think it needs to be done. As much as I like the dude, I think it needs to be done. Alright, so he's one that's got to go. Monahan is a question mark. Benson's definitely got to go. Maybe even Marner. I mean, Marner's doing okay, playmaker on this line, but I don't think this guy's getting any better, which really sucks. And so if we're going to trade Benson and Wheeler, we'll probably get someone back, but we're going to have to replace that third or fourth line. So who do we replace it with? We don't have too much. I mean, we can bring up Konachev, but that doesn't help us too much. And hold on, we brought. Oh yeah, well Anderson. We could bring up Anderson. He's an option. Anyone scratched that we're not? No, okay. Thought we had like one more depth guy scratched. Maybe that's a defenseman. So yeah, we could bring up Anderson or Konachev. I think I'd leave Konachev, bring up Anderson, and then switch stuff up, move up Poirier to the third line, put Anderson on the fourth line. That would make our fourth line pretty weak, though. But yeah. Yeah, we'd make our bottom six pretty weak, but at least they'd be more defensive-minded at that point. Yeah. That's tough to see. Alright, so we'll do that now. Let's look at our actual trade assets. If we go to, we'll go to trading options, or trade negotiations, whatever. And if we're looking how much trade value we have total that we want to trade, Benson right there. Alright, so Benson we know we're going to want to trade. Monahan maybe, and Wheeler. Wheeler and Monahan have the same trade value. So Benson looked like he's a little bit higher. So if we could trade a, just thinking, I'm looking at Toffoli's numbers, and if we could trade a Benson for someone like a Toffoli on that second line, and then trade maybe Wheeler and Monahan for a super good and growing second line center, we could fix the problem internally. Maybe not have to give up a pick. Maybe sweeten the pot with a third round pick with Benson, and really get a better sniper for that second line. This could work. With the Monahan Wheeler, get a legit second liner, maybe be able to pick up a depth guy, a rental player, a grinder or something like that, so our third line isn't too weak. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at right now. Let me know what you guys think about that, and give me all your own suggestions. But yeah, I think that we're going to end this video right here. We're right at the trade deadline. I need the help from my staff, all you guys. So let me know what you think. This is going to be Cyn signing off. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to leave a like and a comment, and I will see you guys in the next one.